My name is Cathy Walker. My spirit name is Strong-Hearted Woman. I'm Mohawk, and my family is from 𝚤𝚤. And I was born and raised in Toronto, and we are here today to do some plant identification with community members. I think it's kind of hard for people to know all the plants, but I do think that we can have access to medicines by knowing a few plants that we see that are common. In the old ways, each of the families had their matriarchs, and the matriarchs knew about 10 to 15 different plants so that they could help heal their family from common ailments like colds, or if they had a rash or if they had a cut, then the mother or the grandmother or the auntie would know what to do. And somehow along the way, ever since pharmaceutical companies have taken over, we've lost access to that information. And so a lot of us don't have that plant knowledge. And so I'm here to bring people to the plants and to identify many different plants, but I know that when they leave here, they're going to at least know at least 5, and that's 5 more plants that they would have known otherwise. There's a whole pharmacy that's out here that can deal with ailments from the time that we're born until the time that we die. There's plants for pain medicines, there's plants for kidney stones, there's nutrition in the plants, nitrogen and cobalt, and there's vitamin C, vitamin A, different vitamin B complex. And there's plants for muscle aches, and plants for if you were stung by a bee. Pretty much anything that happens in your life, you can go to your local forest or ravine and find something that will help you with that. Medicine sovereignty isn't just for Indigenous folk, it's for everyone. These plants want to heal, and they want to be there and be accessible to all. And I think that if we have that understanding with our plant kin, that we will also understand our ties to the land and why the land is so important for us to maintain and to keep in pristine condition for our future generations, so that we can have access to clean water and clean land, but also have access to the medicines. And a lot of our modern day pharmaceuticals come from plant-based material in their very humble beginnings. So there's much that we don't know about plant medicines, but if we sit here and we're in parks like this, we're very close to it. We can watch how the plants grow together and how animals and bees and birds interact with it. And there's so much that we can learn. And we're so far removed from that when we're in the city. So it's really important that we get back to those roots that we all had originally when we were all living closer to the earth. I think we should have bigger parks. I just found out today that this park goes all the way to Uxbridge. So it's quite a sizable park. It's 2 times bigger than Central Park in New York. So that's pretty huge. And we're lucky to have access to this park and other parks like the Humber River or High Park. But unfortunately, more and more condominiums are being built up and more infrastructure, and that's taking away more land that's supposed to be for parks and recreation. So we really need to have access to more parks, if anything, because especially urban children who don't have a chance to get out there into the bush or out onto a farm, this is their only access to nature. And so if we get rid of that, then we're going to get rid of, children aren't going to know what trees look like. They're not going to know what flowers look like. They're just going to know what concrete looks like. So we definitely need more parks. And I think that we all had a very beautiful day. And it's just nice to hear the kids laughing and have free rein to run. So important, because they don't get that. They don't get that time to be able to run around and be free and just be kids.